Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's early, we're already filthy dirty. Working on this old rust bucket here. Anyone ever tells you spray foam in a car is a good idea, slap them. Literally cut the back of the cab loose or the back of the floor loose from the cab, and this piece down here laying on the floor, which was the back of the body mount, literally fell out because it was so rusty. The only thing holding it in there was the spray foam. So now we're redoing all that. Back brace here, front braces are a little bigger. We'll do another big brace across here, right behind the transmission output there, kind of to help mount some seats. And then we'll do smaller 1-inch tubing bracing over to the transmission and around, and then up to the front of the firewall for the tow boards there. So I'll run a piece across here and then back, and then it'll build up into here, and then we'll build a whole new firewall opening. Yeah, getting there. Got to get the new U-bolts today. Got the grill shell welded on there. Thought I had the radiator fixed. We had to knock a piece out of it to miss that bracket right down there, and it sat for 24 hours and had the tiniest little puddle. So under pressure, it's going to have a leak. So I'm going to clean up the bottom of that and re-weld it today. Hopefully get that assembled and kind of put back together for the final time. So I'd like to have the cab bolted down to the truck today, chassis, but we'll see. Should be able to. I'm actually going to lower it right now. That's what I was going to do. Lower it down and let it sit kind of where the body mounts are going to be. They're probably going to be off now because I just cut everything out from underneath of it. So get it close, and then at least I can build the transmission tunnel around that. So kind of settle it down around there. Looks like it needs to come back to me, but it'll be close setting her down, and then we'll figure that out. So let's get going. economical the hammer felt. Because I was using a clamp for a hammer. Nailed it. Getting an arm workout today, running that damn slip roll. A little tall. Kind of figured it was going to be. I did that so we had some extra space. I could trim it down to fit. So I'll measure my gap here and then I'll slowly bring this down into it. Probably going to roll this into here. My piece got a little deformed on the end. So I'll probably loop this here so it's nice and straight. Trim that back, and then I will measure this out and we'll slide this guy out the back a little bit. That way I have a nice little lip to weld to back here. Then we'll have a transmission tunnel. Obviously, obviously we have a little extra sticking out here. But what I'll do is I'll make my firewall piece and then I'll trim that to fit so I have a nice lip to weld onto also, but not too bad. Chop top. Look at that view. There's not even any carbs or air cleaners on it. I think he's gonna go with some velocity stacks, but that's gonna be a cool view, man. So we did a little tunneling today, literally. Got plenty of room around the transmission. It's hard to tell in the video, but it's narrow here. And it starts to get wider up here, and then it tips up as it goes underneath there, underneath the dash area. Plenty of room around the transmission. I've built a few of these and had issues with being too tight. This cab's a little bigger than the Model A, so that makes it a lot nicer. Transmission's a little smaller than the last one we did in the Model A cab also. So Yeah, I actually have some foot room, not a lot, but some. So gas pedal, brake. John's got a set of bomber seats that are going to go in here. I don't know what he's doing for gauges, probably some autometer crap. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Climb out here. But yeah, also got the engine uncovered here. Built 350, small block Chev. All polished. Because, you know, chrome gets you home. Nice firewall we built there today. Nothing too over the top, just something simple that works. Yeah. Got the radiator to go back in there. I got the U-bolts for the front. I'll get those on there. Get that buttoned up. It's getting closer, guys. Getting closer. I got the third member. We'll slide in the back. Get the disc brakes set up, put on it all the way, get the wheels on it, and then it can go sit down on the ground on its own. It's sitting on jack stands back there. But the front's on its own. I think he ordered all the steering parts, but once this first round's done, he's gonna take it and probably get started on some plumbing and wiring, stuff like that, and then it'll come back to me and we'll do steering, probably the brake setup, probably build some sort of structure underneath the cab, underneath the dash, they're not the cab, under the dash, and we'll tie it into that structure that we have that I put in there today. That's how I normally do them. So this is all structured up here, so we'll probably put a bar across there and then tie it into the structure of the cab here. Then we'll have room for a swinging pedal, master cylinder, all that fun stuff. Steering will go right through there. Yeah, should work out pretty good. So, all right guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. If there's anything you guys want to see or have questions about, let me know. Like always, like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Until next time, guys, keep building awesome stuff. Later.